Hi and welcome to another Series 6 figure review. So now this review is of the 11th Doctor with blue shirt and blue bow tie from Series 6 Wave 2, also known as the Flesh Wave. So this figure comes with a flesh sachet and a flesh mask. I bought this from Forbidden Planet for $8.99. So I'm going to show you the packaging it came in, and then I shall review this figure. Okay, so here is the packaging. The packaging's just very basic, just like any other Series 6 Wave 2 figure. So in the middle there we have the 11th Doctor with the blue shirt and the blue bow tie. Next to him we have the sonic screwdriver there. We have the flesh mask there. And then we have the flesh sachet, as you can see, behind him. We have the big Doctor Who writing there with the DW logo. In the bottom left hand corner it says the 11th Doctor in the yellow writing. And then a character options logo in the bottom right hand corner. We have three bubbles, one saying highly detailed action figure. Just above it is a BBC logo. Then we have a 5+ logo up in the top right hand corner. And then two more bubbles with the flesh and flesh mask, where you can see an example of the flesh mask on River Song. Okay, so for the back of the packaging, we have four bubbles on the back of the packaging. Just like on the front, it says now with the flesh and flesh masks. Another saying highly detailed posable figures, and new for Series 6. We have a 5+ logo in the top right hand corner. And then we have 6 photos of the 6 figures you can get in this wave. So we have the 11th Doctor, which I am currently reviewing, who has a white shirt and a red bow tie. And like I've said in my other reviews, the Doctor who is here has a blue shirt and a blue bow tie. So a small mistake by character options, but they'll obviously rectify that in the second wave of these figures. So then we have Uncle and Idris, which they have re-released. The only difference is Idris comes with a psychic container this time. I can't see why they're re-releasing figures. It would be a lot better if they just released new figures. But strange choice really. Then we also have River Song from Series 5, which I've already reviewed. The Ganger 11th Doctor, who this time does have a blue shirt on and a blue bow tie. And the Astronaut, which I've already reviewed. We have a DW logo there. Some information about the flesh, some recycling information, and then manufacturing labels and some more information on the flesh. Okay, so that was the packaging it came in. Now I'm going to compare this figure first to the old 11th Doctor figure. So this is the 11th Doctor So this is the 11th Doctor figure from Series 5, next to the 11th Doctor figure from Series 6. As you can see, not much has changed really. The jacket on the new 11th Doctor figure is browner than the Series 5 jacket. The trousers are basically exactly the same. The boots are exactly the same, still shiny. The only difference is the blue shirt and the blue bow tie. And the brand new head sculpt on this figure. I prefer the head sculpt on this figure. It does look more like Matt Smith, and I prefer the hair on it to this figure. So that's it for comparisons. Now I shall review the figure. So I'm going to start with detail, so I shall start with the head. So here is the new 11th Doctor's head. As you can see, it looks more like Matt Smith compared to the old one. I prefer this figure, if I'm honest. The hair is a lot better on this figure. It is the way he has his hair in the new Series 6 episodes. So very basic really, the head, just a new head sculpt really, and that's about it for head detail. Okay, so detail on this figure. So I shall start with the head and work my way down, showing you all the detail on this figure. So the head, as you can see, this figure has a completely new head sculpt. I prefer this head sculpt. I think the hair on this looks really good. Not too much has changed really. A couple of differences in the mouth and the nose and the hair, and that's about it really. So that is head detail. Not too much has changed compared to the old 11th Doctor. So upper body detail, yet again not too much has changed. The jacket is a bit browner than the old one, and then on the back the patches are black again on the back of the elbow, just like the old 11th Doctor figure. So not too much has changed there either, just the blue shirt and the blue bow tie. The boots and the trousers are exactly the same again. No difference on them at all. They've still got the creases on them, which is a nice touch, and then they're a bit baggy at the bottom, and then we have the laces, which are very well done as well. So details quite good on this figure. Not too much has changed really. It's still a very good detailed figure and good likeness to Matt Smith. The sonic screwdriver, which he's holding there, is exactly the same as the old sonic screwdriver, so that hasn't changed at all. So that was detail. I shall now show you articulation. So articulation on this figure, the articulation has to be said, it isn't the best. There's quite a few. There's the head, for example, is as stiff as a rock. It won't move at all, so that's a bit of a shame really. The upside to these new figures in Series 6 Wave 2 is that they are ball jointed on the arms. So the arms go out 90 degrees like that. They go round 360. The elbows bend like so, and then the hands do a 360 as well. So that's upper body articulation. Now for the legs, where the waist does a 360 like so. The knees bend quite easily, no problem with the knees, and then that part of the leg does a 360 as well. So that is articulation on this figure. It's quite good for the body. The only problem is the head. I'm happy they've got ball jointed arms now. I think that's a really good advantage to the figures now. I shall show you the flesh mask it comes with and the flesh sachet. Okay, so that's it for articulation and detail. I shall now very quickly show you the flesh mask and the flesh sachet. So here we have the flesh mask, which is basically a bit of white plastic which clips onto the face of your figure and turns them into a ganger. This is great for the 11th Doctor because it's brilliant for scene recreation and for figure adventures. I can't see why they've done it for the likes of River Song, the Astronaut, Idris and Uncle, when they have nothing to do with the episodes, the Almost People and the Rebel Flesh. I think it's a bit pointless really, but it's still, I suppose it's good for those of you who want to do figure adventures. It's great for turning your figures into gangers, I suppose. This also comes with this, which is just like the goo pod. It is basically just some slimy, sticky goo, which is supposed to be the flesh. So here it is, the flesh. Yet again, this is quite good as well for scene recreations and figure adventures. So that's it really for the flesh and the flesh masks. So I'm just going to very briefly sum this figure up to end my review. All in all, this is a very detailed, very accurate, very well done figure. I love the new head sculpt on this figure. It's absolutely brilliant for scene recreations and for figure adventures. It's a great addition to anyone's collection really. Personally, I love this new Series 6 Wave 2 figure line. It's just really good. So that's it really for this review. Thanks for watching.